There's no doubt about it, Australian actors have been conquering the world for some years now. There was an interesting example of this in Cannes earlier this year when Nicole Kidman was awarded a special one-off prize in commemoration of the 70th birthday of the Cannes Film Festival. And Danielle Macdonald, who hails from Sydney's Northern Beaches, caused a sensation for her role in Patty Cakes, the film selected to close the festival's Directors' Fortnight. Patty Cakes first surfaced at Sundance in January and was so popular there it triggered a biddings war that was won by 20th Century Fox, who are thus the independent feature's international distributors. Quite an achievement for Macdonald and the film's first-time director, Geremy Jasper. Macdonald, in her first major role, gives a stellar performance as Patty, aka Killer P, a working-class girl from the suburbs of New Jersey who lives with her mother Barb, Bridget Everett, a former singer, and her grandmother, Kathy Moriarty. There isn't much money coming into this all-female household, and Patty will do just about anything to earn a dollar. She works as a waitress and sometimes as a courier, but all she really wants to do is to perform hip-hop. There's no disguising the fact that Patty, a dreamer whose dreams are depicted in vividly garish colours, is overweight, but she has a warm heart. Her best friend is Harish, Siddharth Dhananjay, who works in retail, and they perform together on occasion.
Lords and ladies of the royal court, the queen is in the building. Miss Patricia Dabrowski, a.k.a. Patty Cakes, a.k.a. Geremy.
This isn't showtime at the Apollo, okay? We have customers here. Play make-believe on your lunch break.
Sorry, my bad.
Last warning, Harish.
There's no romance between Patty and Harish. Patty could be interested in the local drug dealer, Patrick Browner, or, more likely, in a reclusive African-American punk rocker who calls himself the Antichrist and who lives alone in a shack near a cemetery. In any event, she persuades this grumpy character to join Harish and herself in a group they call PBNJ. Never having been in the least attracted to this kind of music, I can't say I was drawn to Patty Cakes in the first instance. The cameraman's propensity for handheld is also a drawback, although I've seen much worse than this. The arc of the narrative, basically a traditional rags-to-riches story, is pretty familiar. Friends who know the New Jersey music scene claim that the film is also musically inaccurate, but that clearly doesn't bother audiences like those who embraced the film in Sundance and Cannes, and at the Sydney Film Festival, where it also played, and where Macdonald was clearly thrilled by the ovation she received from her hometown audience. Despite these quibbles, this familiar story of the underdog finding success frequently soars thanks to Macdonald's explosive performance. I can't testify as to the accuracy of her New Jersey accent, but Americans seem to think it's spot on. What's entirely indisputable is the energy and charm she brings to the character. She carries the movie, and that's no small feat for a newcomer. I'm sure we'll be hearing a great deal more from her. I'm giving the film 3.5 stars.